many did you book? Did you start
4.
recording?
4 parties we just booked in 10 minutes. Way to go, everybody. There you go. You're welcome. You got your extra raffle tickets?
Okay, I got one.
All right. Oh, 5 parties. 5, 5, 5. All right, Moni, come on up. Spin the wheel here.
I'm like, I got it.
Spin the wheel. All right, you guys, was it the first glance, last chance, being able to see the new product? Ooh, 21. Okay, write it on there, baby. And this is for you. What do you think it was when we made those calls?
Mine was the new stuff.
Thanks.
Okay,
Somebody that's getting married and she wants centerpieces.
good. Anybody else?
For me, it was both, because they've already seen the elimination
What am
list.
I writing?
Your name, their name, and
Oh.
star.
And also the new product.
Okay. All right, and you know what it is, you guys? If from this point, we have to continue this. We have to keep our excitement. We have to continue this. We need to not get home and just let life take us away from business. Okay, so great job, everybody, for those 10 minutes. And we have a couple of people, a little recognition in our region that really have been putting in some extra time and with something that I had offered for a second time, really since the beginning of the year, about 12 weeks worth of focus. And so I had a couple of leaders that helped me with this phone call series called Light It Up. We started stuff at the beginning of the year with our TNT calls, and then we did the Light It Up calls. So I want to make sure that I thank those people. And so they are going to be the first to get the new shirt from our call series. And that would be Wendy DeCesar, Linda Kenyon, Melanie Wallace, Andrea Ivancic, Bonnie Rule, Judy Kelly, Lee Kirk, and Carol Jo Pusateri all helped me. So they are all getting a shirt. So Wendy and Bonnie, you guys are here today. So I know you can't walk. Can you walk that back to her? So that is for you guys.
Still making phone calls.
And when Wendy comes in, you can give that to her. And then we had several. Isn't it awesome? And it's a little different on the back. So, and we have several consultants that were on with us as well. And I will get them their shirts as well. Jody Sheldrick, Jessica Bullock, Christina Pack, Sharon Muller, come on up. Debbie Christensen, Carmen Fuentes Murray, Sarah Vander Ecken, Bethany Tomlins, Yvette Hansen, and Dina Anderson. Is Bethany here?
Bethany has
Oh, okay. Okay. So congratulations to all of you for not only being on those Saturday calls, but also for sending me the feedback so that I will know what you thought was valuable within the region. Okay? So thank you to everybody. We're not continuing that series per se right now, but that doesn't mean we're not going to do it again in the future. But somebody show everybody the back of your shirt as well. Okay? All right, so we have to continue that. So here's this flyer. I will post it on the Facebook page and send an email to the leaders. And it says, it's a first glance, last chance, Party Light Mix and Mingle. It's time to say goodbye to some Party Light favorites and welcome the new fall holiday line. It says the date, come sip a drink, have a snack, smell some scents, see some new products while having a fun and relaxing time with friends. Demonstration will be quick and simple. Okay, so I'll send this out so you guys can adjust it for yourselves, and we can keep working on that incredible business with Party Light, with everything we've got going on. And let's talk, I guess me. We're going to talk about the next step. Do you want to tell Wendy that she's up? So the next step. So we've got product, excitement, dreams. We've got contact lists. We've already started booking some parties. So the next step would be to take those parties to the next level. How many of you feel like you host coach? Okay, so how do you feel that that's going for you right now? So that was about half the room said yes, and the other half not so much. So that's really the next step. Once you get those shows on the calendar, is to really be able to coach them. So we want to really make sure we're working on that. So while we're waiting, why don't we see who held parties in the month of June? Why don't we do that? So with our regional parties held, we've got our 246. We'll keep working on that because you know what? When it's working, you work it. And so 246, we're going to announce stand up if your name is being called because we're going to recognize you, clap for you. Lynn Winston, Felicia Robinson, Carol Jo Pusateri, Sarah Pitcher, Christina Pack, Samantha Napper, Carrie Lewis, Lauren LaFair, Jessica Bullock, Jody Sheldrick, Karen Rainford, Barbara Parrish, Christine Montmati, Patty Izzard, Michelle Cronin, and Vicki Hill. Woo-hoo! That was a 2-4-3 party held group. Way to go, you guys. Hey, let's give you a little something. I don't know if I have enough to give anything away, but you know what the heck. Let's do that. Okay, 4 parties held. Please stand so we can clap for you as well. Terry Woodward, Debbie Knight, Jamie Grant, Stephanie Waddell, Michelle Richardson, Katie Pierre Lewis, Rose Martin, Megan Cantor, Dawn Ryan, Yvonne Fink, Kim DeLeo, Paula Crippen, Rose Anderson, and Penny Hargonis. All right. You guys pass those around for each other. And last but not least, our 6 parties. These people go in for our $25 gift certificate drawing, and I will let you guys know who wins. Vicki Sharp with 6, Linda Kenyon with 6, Vicki Epping with 6, Dawn Edwards with 6, Debbie Christensen 6, Amy Van Pelt, woohoo, with 6, Jan Turner with 7, Andrea Ivancic with 8, Clint Suits with 11, Wendy DeCesar, 12 it was, Wendy, and Melanie Wallace with 14. Woohoo! Here you go, Amy. I don't want to throw it because I'm not a good... No. All right, so those are our parties held. So with our parties held, Wendy wants to chat for just a minute about that next step, that host coaching, and then I'm going to share one thing with you, and we're going to do our end of the recognition and raffle and wrap it up for you guys, okay? You got host coaching, right? Yep. All right, awesome.
Who booked a party?
We booked 5 of them in 10
Fantastic.
minutes.
I booked Friday, August 1st, and I went through. Do you guys put your hosts in your phone?
Yeah.
You guys do that? One of the things I heard at a training about a year ago is they said they put so I would put Sarah, what's your last name? Pitcher host. So I can actually type in host and everybody comes up.
What a great idea.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool. So even though I didn't really have my contact list, I was just able to go through. I made a mistake of calling a past consultant, which I love her. She worked with us, Catherine. She worked with us for forever, but she's like chatting about her family. I'm like, I gotta go. I did book her show, but for the 1st of August, not the 31st. But anyway, it's just a good little tip because it's even if you're like sitting somewhere where you have 10 minutes, a good way to call people without actually having like your list in front of you because it's
Especially
in your phone.
because the internet was so awful, I just like I can't.
Yeah.
find
Oh,
it,
yeah.
so-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So now, so has anyone ever coached their host before to have a successful party? Has anyone ever not coached their host before to have a non-successful party? Yes? Okay. So we work really hard to get bookings on our calendar, right?
Yeah.
Right? Would you say you work hard to do that, right? So once you get a show on your calendar, I would say the 10% is getting the party booked and 80% is hostess coaching, and then the other 10% is actually doing the work at the party, right? 80% of having a successful show is probably host coaching. So if you're maybe haven't been host coaching as well as you have wanted to, I found this on the Learning Center. It's a part of the Start With Success guide, but I work better with systems and visual checklists. So I thought this might be helpful to share with y'all. So I congratulate you for booking your shows, and I know y'all are going to book more. And I just want you to have the best shows that you can have. So one of the things, if you're booking a show either in person or on the phone, which a lot of us do, but obviously there are other ways, texting, emailing, things like that, even though I way am a face-to-face or voice-to-voice kind of person, but that's not always possible these days, so, book any way you can. But you gotta, I find that giving them a host packet without talking about anything really doesn't do much of anything. So it's really important for me to go through what I have in my host packet, which isn't a whole lot. It's really the order forms, the 40 guests in 4 minutes, the join party light brochure, and then I have a 7-step list, and basically it's creating a wish list. It's doing all of this. So really going over the host packet with them and teaching them how to have a good show. You're the expert on how to have a good show. Do not assume that just because they've had a party for you or somebody else in the past that they know how to have a successful show. They may, but they probably don't. And if we give them steps on how to have a successful show, they are way more likely to have a. And I think I'll email you my 7 steps that I use if that's helpful, and you all can use that if you want or change it up. But that's what I've been using for my entire career for 16 years, and I really think it's been a big reason why I've stayed in business, because not only do I verbally go over it with them, but I also give them a visual of keeping track of it. So the way I look at it is even if they do 4 out of the 7 steps, they're still going to have a really good party. If they do 7 out of the 7 steps, they're having like a kick-butt $1,000 show with 2 or 3 bookings. So this is just steps on how to have a successful show. Obviously, the first part is coaching them on with the hostess packet. The second part is, does anyone use save the date text? Mm-hmm. Yes? Okay. Couple of key things. Basically, save the date text, sending them an evite, so actually doing an evite on their party for them. I find that it's unrealistic for me to have people give me a guest list. I mean, you can ask, and some people actually will, but we live in a world these days where it's very hard for people to give us information. So the way I look at it is the easier that we can make the host, easier we can help them invite people, the more likely they are to invite people. Because I think that's what happens sometimes is they forget to invite, and then they're like, I can't have my party. And then that's either a postponement or cancellation. Does that make sense? Did you?
Can I just add something? You know what I started doing is giving them like a sheet of labels.
Oh, okay.
Like giving them the actual sheet of labels. Like you can fold it like in 3 ways.
Yeah.
And just having them fill out the labels, and then when I get them, all I have to do is slap them on the
Oh, cool.
postcard or whatever. And then that way they're still giving me the guest list.
Yeah.
But it's already done when I get it, and then I know I'm sending out those
Exactly.
invitations.
Exactly.
So that's worked for me to get the guest list back from them.
Absolutely, that's a great idea. Thank you for sharing that. Absolutely, absolutely. So to secure the date, that guest lists are really sending a save the date text right then and there. So anybody who booked a show today, if you can send them a save the date text before the day ends, if you're not the one driving home, you can do it when you're driving home. Because the quicker they invite people, the quicker they are going to have that party. That date's going to hold. Same thing as like if I'm sitting at a party. I'm not a big proponent of bringing my phone in, but in this day and age, I do bring my phone to my parties. So I do have it sitting on the table with me when I'm booking parties. And I'll literally just send the save the date text while we're there. Vicky then starts inviting people, and boom, her party is way more likely to hold. So that's the first thing. Yep.
Some people that aren't familiar maybe with texting those save the dates things, I go on the Party Lake Facebook page and I'll snag the guest special image,
Oh,
and
smart.
I'll attach it, because if you type too much in the save the date, the person will get it as 2 or 3 messages,
Yeah.
and it gets confusing. But when you add an image, it's sent as one file,
Nice.
and so when they
Oh.
open it, they see either the Starburst thing or they see the specials. I always I think about who I'm sending to. So if it's somebody that may have a group of people that's more tight on money, I think about the specials, so they know that for $20 or $30 they can get a bundle of wax.
Right.
That's the first thing they see,
Yeah.
and they see that Colleen's having a party on Tuesday night, and we just booked 2 more
That's
parties.
nice.
That's fantastic.
All right, awesome.
Yay! Can you just type up how to do that? Like, I'm really like technically challenged,
absolutely.
and maybe send it to Kim and then or post it on the Facebook page or something like
Yeah,
that.
send it later tonight.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. It's a really great idea because I do hear that often, but I suck at technology, so.
Also with the phone at the parties, I've seen somewhere, is probably in the Learning Center, about someone who Facebook friends a lot of their hosts and guests and has them friend you right at the party. And we don't so much use Facebook that way, but we have an Instagram account that we use that way. And a lot of times Nick will run a contest on the Instagram account and have the people add us on Instagram if they have Instagram during the party, so that it's right there, right then we'll add them back. And it kind of, because once they go home, they're never gonna remember.
Sure.
And they're lying to you if they tell you that their phone's in the car, they left it home. They
Oh,
have it.
of
whip
course
it
they
out,
do.
Yeah.
Whip
Yes.
it out, add us, and that way I know that I have a connection with you, even if you don't place an order or you forget to fill out a door
That's a
price
great
slip.
idea. That's a really good idea. That's an awesome idea. Absolutely. So just key things. Send the save the date text right away. Send an evite right away to them so they can forward it. They can literally go click and then just click everybody they want, and boom, that evite goes out. And I just type it like it's from them. So I can forward that to Kim too, so she can forward to you guys so you can see what I do. And then I basically just say, you know, Sarah, do you have people in your life that you see but you don't connect with technologically? And she'll probably say, yeah, I work with like a dozen ladies. Okay, cool. I'll send you some cards that I've already pre-printed, and you can use those to hand out to people. So then she's communicating with the people that she sees but doesn't have technology with. And then getting a guest list. Still ask. I mean, definitely some people will still do that. It's just harder in this day and age, you know. But still ask because sometimes you'll get that. And then, so inviting is the first thing. Second thing is just keep reminding them about the outside orders and that you're going to close your party the day of the party. If you keep talking about that, $100 to $200 in outside orders, we're going to close your party the day of the party. First of all, they're going to close that day, and it's going to be way more efficient for you and for them. And second of all, they are going to show up with outside orders. It's just if we don't talk about it, they just forget, because of course we all have a lot of things going on. And the third thing is to ask for bookings. You know, they don't have to be at the party to book a party, right? So if they're talking to Vicky at work and she's like, oh my God, I love this stuff, but I can't afford it, she can say, Vicky, you can book a party even if you can't come to my party. Boom. You know, she's already got a booking before she walks in the door. Doesn't that feel better than you walking in and getting the first, second, and third booking on your own? You know, so that's a really cool thing. And then the last thing is really, you know, let them know that you're hiring. We are hiring. We are in a rebirth. Party Light has been in business for 41 years, so that's really good because we're solid. We've been in business for a very long time. We are all about quality, and we have a consumable product. So we're not going anywhere. But the cool thing about it is that we really do need to increase our sales force. So we have an opportunity for people to do this business. You know, the reality of it is that, you know, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 shows in a month. Still, how many homes are we going to drive by today? Right? We're going to drive by a lot of homes that have never seen Party Light, or maybe they haven't seen us in a long time. But so there's lots of opportunities out there for us to find more people. But if we don't talk about it to our hosts, which they are the most likely ones to start, if they have a party already booked with us, then they're not going to even give it a shot or consider it if we don't talk about it. So do y'all find this to be helpful? And if you want to print copies off, it's literally right on the Learning Center. If you go under new consultant, and then I think it's under host coaching, and you'll just be able to print this right off. So if you want to, you know, have a little binder for every one of your hosts that you have coming up to keep track, that's a really good way to be successful in coaching. Yes, Sarah?
One of the things that I'll say to hosts a lot is, you know, they want the host specials. So I'll say, these are the things you have to do to lock in the host specials. You have to get one booking, you have to get this much in sales. And sometimes that helps because they'll get, you know, close to 200 in pre-sales. They'll get their one booking ahead of time, and then I'm like, you know, if you have those things ahead of time, then at the party, you know you already have them. When you're friends with people in the catalog, you'll be shopping for what you're going to earn. You know, kind of give them, like, this is what I need from you, this is what we're going to do. And I think that sometimes that does help people get going.
Absolutely, absolutely. People like to know what they need to do to get what they want. And the other thing is that I strongly recommend that you coach for a $600 show and 3 bookings. And pretend, you know, I think it's a great thing to let them know what they need to do to get certain levels. But be cautious about just talking about a $350 party. Oh, you just have to have a $350 in sales to double your host credit. Because you know what? I find if I talk a really low sales, then they might get to that level. But if I talk a $600 party, then I'm more likely to have a $500 to $600 show, which means they get more free product, I earn more money. It's like win-win for everybody. So if you haven't implemented that before, just kind of shift your host coaching thinking to $600 show with three parties. And I usually just say a $600 show with a couple of bookings. So it's not so daunting for them. They don't think, oh, I gotta have 3 bookings. I just say a couple of bookings. You know, but the reality of it is my goal is to get 3 bookings or more at every show. So I hope that's helpful for y'all. So thank you.
I have to say that I was a little shocked when I said who does host coaching and who doesn't, because it's a staple. So again, you got a lot of staples that you came in maybe not knowing today, and make sure that we're utilizing them, because we are really going to launch from this point forward with our product and our dreams and our contact lists and now our hosts coaching. And you saw 2 other things today that I hope you thought was beneficial. And that was, we sell 2 things: our product and our business opportunity, all the time. And what you saw today was visuals that we call stacking. So we stacked a host and we stacked a new consultant. Those are things that you can very simply do at your parties. Now, you're not going to bring all the boxes to your parties, and you're not going to move big, huge items, but you can actually have stuff and stack it near a guest and show them what they will get for having a party with you at a certain time. So I have both of those things that I used today written down for all of you. I will put it on the Facebook page and email it out as well. I actually have all the visuals, the papers to put on boxes if you want them just in general. I will send that, put that as well. But this is what I used today, very simply done. And I hope you found that it was effective, and we need to, people are visual people. They want to see that. They were kind of going crazy with all that product on that little table. So you guys can pass these around, and we need to use those at our parties to share with other people. It's called stacking, okay? And just remember, we always are selling 2 things. Okay, so other than that, we have, I believe, our little bit of last miscellaneous recognition and the raffle, and I think I have 1 or 2 things to show you on the computer. So let's finish up with Bright Start, month 1 and month 2. And these are for parties held, preferred customers, bonus, and sponsoring and qualifying. So in month 1, if you're here, you can stand up so that we can clap for you. Mary Lewis with 2 parties held. Wendy Colombetti with 2 parties held. Felicia Infante with 2 parties. Ina Dock with 2. Carrie Lewis 2. Samantha Napper 3. Michelle Cronin 4. Christine Montmati 4, Katie Pierre Lewis 4, and Vicki Epping with 8. Our newly qualified consultants, Michelle Cronin from To the Moon with 1651, Christine Montmati with Burning Bright 1817, and Vicki Epping with Circle of Light $3,059. Sponsoring, Vicki Epping from Circle of Light with sponsoring 1. And also in their first month, 15 or more preferred customers, Katie Pierre Lewis from Angels of Light with 15, Carrie Lewis, Angels of Light 17, Vicki Epping, Circle of Light 29, and Christine Montmati, Burning Bright with 21. And month 2, same things for a Bright Start, but we have sponsoring with Christina Morales with Pure Energy with 1, and preferred with 15 or more, Christina Morales with Pure Energy with 31. And we've got a miscellaneous category where we talk about bonus, double bonus, executive club, preferred, and VisBuck. So I'll read those off, and then remember we will be doing all of those drawings as well. So bonus earners for the month of June: Andrea Ivancic, Dawn Edwards, Paula Crippen, Jamie Grant. Stand up, Jamie. Megan Cantor, Linda Kenyon, Kim DeLeo, Rose Martin, Barbara Parrish, Debbie Christensen, Debbie Knight, Vicki Epping, Michelle Richardson, Yvonne Fink, Terry Woodward, Vicki Sharp, and Amy Van Pelt. And then double bonus earners: Melanie Wallace, Clint Suits, Wendy DeCesar, and Jan Pillar. Executive club units from 10,000 to 14,999, To the Moon, and Suitable Snuffers. If you're in those units, stand up. And Excellence Executive Club units, 15,000 to 19,999. We don't have anybody in that one, but Elite Executive Club units, 20,000 or more, Circle of Light unit. And last but not least, our Preferred and VisBucks, our top 5. In the number 5 position with 933 from Suitable Snuffers, our leader Clint Suits. Number 4 with 1,010, Burning Bodacious Pillars leader Jan Pillar. Number 3 with 1,039, Paraffin Peddlers leader Kim DeLeo. With 1,246, To the Moon leader Wendy DeCesar. And 1,708, Circle of Light leader Melanie Wallace. Earners. This is just for sponsoring. You don't have to be a leader to get this extra income. Half of what your new consultant earns in their first Bright Start months. This is an amazing program that goes until the end of this year, and we're going to get more people in on this. In the number 5 position with $1,574, our Burning Bright leader, Bonnie Rule. Woohoo! Number 4 with $1,797, our Suitable Snuffers leader, Clint Suits. Number 3, $1,843 extra, our Circle of Light leader, Melanie Wallace. number 2, $2,409, our To the Moon leader, Wendy DeCesar. And number 1 with 2,415 bonus bucks, Paraffin Peddlers leader, Kim DeLeo. All right, everybody. So I will do all those drawings and post those pictures on Facebook for everybody. And I believe I have one other category of recognition, and that is our Light 14 attendees. If you are attending Light 14 with us, I'm so excited. New Attitude has 20, but we also have some additional people here with our other regions that are attending, so please stand. Well, you don't have to stand, but you can go like this, Bonnie. All right, awesome. And Eric, you have one video to be able to play.
What is it?
It's the one with the present. It's got a present on it, like this. Okay, so Eric will get that ready. And for the leaders in the New Attitude region, so I need Wendy and Jamie and Bonnie to please come up, because it has been my history.
Don't make Bonnie get up.
No, she doesn't have to get up. Before, even before I was an RVP, when I had leaders that would attend conference with Party Light, it's not every leader decides to do it, and I understand everybody makes their own decisions, but to me, it's one of the major things within our company. And one thing we have to earn, the other we make a choice. And so because you made the choice, I have a special gift for the leaders.
It's going.
Eric. Oh, okay. That's the video.
This is before. You don't want to see her.
No, that was the video that you just showed.
No, it's not. 2 seconds. It's all it lasts. Oh, nobody saw that.
Go ahead and play it again.
Standing behind it, Eric.
Oh, all right.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
It's all right. He already told me that next time we have to like have time to last. Yeah. All right. So for the Light 14 attendees, you're gonna go back. Not this is right here. You go. Here are your giveaways. Woo!
Nice.
Woo! Yay! So those are everything you are getting, plus more, and the Santorini if you registered early. So those are everything that you're getting if you are attending Light 14. All right. So congratulations to everybody. And all the leaders in the region are receiving this as a gift. Oh, yay. I don't know whose I have. There's Bonnie, that's yours. And that's yours,
Thank you
Wendy.
very much. Thank you.
And you get to take yours with you because I know you want to, but I don't like how your letters came out, so I'm having it redone. Okay? And if you guys take a look at your left sleeve, everyone will know that you are a leader in the New Attitude.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you.
All right? I'll bend down. All right, you guys, so I think we have some raffle to give away. And we are going to raffle off something for all 5 of the bookings. And Nick, if you got extra bookings, you can come up and get those. So let's have some fun music on. And let's get the rest of the product given away.
Because I'm going to give it out to all of you.
All right.
All right, you want me to give the product? Any order, special order?
Nope. Is this all one?
Yeah. Is it staff?
Okay. We'll get this bag away, this away, everything down to not the trash.
Not the bike thing.
Not
I'll
this.
let you feel like what it's like to get later. Just make you want it more.
Nope. You have them all separate. Okay.
You're lucky or
Yeah.
right now.
Okay, you guys, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Ready?
Wait, you gotta give Nick some more tickets.
A passion for performance.
Spin away.
That's why we created the Infinity Q50S with Performance Wheel Package. It has more power.
I'm gonna give you that for all.
Overall,
How many you booked? 2 more, right? Okay. So you can rip those up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
when you follow your instincts,
Okay.
results.
Eric, were there other screenshots on there? I think there were. Okay, you guys, watch for a webinar on the 30th of July. Okay? And while Nick's ripping. Oh, okay, that's the new starter kit. You don't have to show that one right now, babe. I just didn't know if there was anything past that.
That's it.
Okay? Okay.
What do you get when you get to 500?
Okay. I don't know. Eric, you don't, you can, that's for future. All right. Are you ready? Okay. Here we go. Yellow, 037996. All right. 080669. What color? Red, 080669. All right, yellow, 038013. 038013. Okay, 038038.
Well, that's me.
Woo! Red, 080649.
649, that's me.
All right, 037991. Yellow, 037991. Sarah. All right. Red, Sarah's next. 080809. All right, Carolyn in the back. Was it you? No. Carolyn in the back. Red, 080584. Red, 080657. Oh. Red, 080715. 080715.
Skip.
0838020. Yep, yellow, sorry. 020. Who is 020? Yellow, 020. Jamie or Wendy, is it you guys?
No, I only
020.
What is it?
020.
Must be you.
No, it's like right before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 080811. 080811. Okay? Red. 080733.
080811? That was on my yellow, I'm sorry.
815. 0707. I don't know which one I just gave. Just give it. Yeah, it was 811.
That's me.
That's not it. That's the front.
Okay. Woohoo! 080733. 733. Red. 733.
Oh, that's not it.
All right. Red. 592. 592. Last numbers. 592. Woohoo!
Yay.
Red. Last three numbers. 654. 654.
Right here.
All right. Red. 662. 662.
That's me again.
Right. Yellow. 038003. 003. 08771. Oh, so
Someone wait.
080771. Is anybody still waiting for a present? No, okay. No, I mean, he's like, yes, I want one. 080832. 832.
Right here.
All right. Red, 080747. 747. All right. That's Marie. All right. Yellow, 080. So, 038060. 060. 038060.
Right here. All good.
038044. Yellow. 044.
That's me.
Do we still have some?
Yes,
I'm
still a lot.
080912. 912. 080707. Listen.
What did we win?
I can overlay. 080601. 601.
Wait, no. What is it?
601.
8080?
080601. Red 080774. 774. All right, there you go, Michelle. It's all right. 038037, yellow.
Me.
All right. 080821. 821.
Oh, it's me, red, right?
Oh, yeah. Yes, finally. What's it? Yes. 080697. 697. Elizabeth. Oh, go, Elizabeth. Forget that college visit. Yellow 038032. The heck is it ever ending over there?
No.
032. 080843. 843. Red 843.
Right here.
What, honey? 080738. 738. 738. 719. Good thing we have some big boxes left.
I
for you
know.
guys, huh? 719. Keep over there. 080735. 735. 735. 080671. All right. Is that everything?
Nope, I had this 2 more plus the bag.
I have.
Oh, no, Wendy has 2.
Yeah. 080728. 728. 728. 724. I am mixing. Do you see that I am mixing? I am.
Best day ever.
Best day ever. Come see me again. See, that's what happens when you go to Light 14 with me.
Yeah.
080651. 651. Do we still have something?
Yep. This is the ruby red hurricane.
Eight.
I mean the sorry, crimson sparkle hurricane.
841.
What?
841. Woo!
In the bag.
In the bag.
With the clip.
And a clip. There you go. 080803. 803. All right, you guys. And if you had a host that booked, just come up. I'll give you each a ticket for those, and we'll pull those. And just so you guys know, as a region, I just want you to know that in the month of June, if you booked a party, come up and take a ticket. In the month of June, as a region, we sold $122,213. So that's pretty awesome, and sponsored 9 people. Last year in July, just put one there, yep. We sold $133,119. So our goal, we're going to up that. If you booked a party, take a ticket. It's on the honor system. $145,000 is our goal.
Put it when you go over there.
Okay, you guys?
Just during this session, right?
Yes, just during this session.
Okay.
Just during the booking blitz.
Okay.
Put the other half on the calendar.
So 133,119 was July of 2013. We're goaling for 145. Just if you booked a party during this booking blitz. No, just right now, this consultant session.
July or anytime.
I did it before.
Just for the ones for July. Yep. And last year we sponsored 20 people in July, so we're going to work for 24. Okay, we're going to up those numbers a little bit, and I have a closing for all of you once we do that. This is for your host. I don't know what I put aside, but I put something. 038075. Yeah. Okay, you guys, so it's a J month. To heck with that, I say. We cannot worry about that. We cannot worry about frustrations, cancellations, rejection. If I can take it, I can make it. So I want you to keep that in your mind when you leave. And I have this little thing to read as we close, and I thank you guys for all of your time today. So we want to keep improving. That's why we came here today, right? And I hope you feel like you left here not with just a lot to pack into your car, but a lot that you packed into your brains. And I thank you guys for taking the whole day and doing something that this is how I started Party Light. is really spending the day together. It's only twice a year. So I hope you'll be here on November 15th. We live in a society with destination disease. Too many people want to do enough to arrive, and then they want to retire. My friend Kevin Meyer says it's this way. Everyone is looking for a quick fix, but what they really need is fitness. People who look for fixes stop doing what's right when pressure is relieved. People who pursue fitness do what they should do, no matter what the circumstances are. People who are constantly improving their lives, those successful people that Wendy talked about, make 3 processes an ongoing cycle in their lives: participation, preparation, and application. So let's make sure that we go out and do that and really make being here together worthwhile. So thank you guys. Drive safe, and I thank you for all you did today.